This first video is going to look at easy. Let a person for every day of the week enter data into room bookings. It will be a fictional amount of bookings for that day for that room. There are only 3 of each room that can be rented per day to add validation. Okay, actually this is a little bit harder than easy thinking about it, but whatever. Right. So I'm going to do a for I in range, and I want to loop 3 times. That will take me through each day. Day 1. So each room, room 1, room 2, room 3. But now we want to go through each day. Monday to Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And each time we get an opportunity to type in how many rooms we've rented. So I'm going to call it room equals int input. Enter how many rooms we have booked today. If room, now we're not going to let them type in more than 3 because the maximum is 3. So if room is is less than 3, so let's do less than 4 even, we're going to allow this to happen. Okay? We're going to let them make that booking, and what we're going to do is we're going to do room bookings. The current room we're on, the current day equals room. So to explain, it's going to start here, which is the small room. This row is for small. It's going to take Monday. It's going to say to them, enter how many rooms we booked for today, for Monday. I enter in 3. It'll change that to 3 because it'll take I, which is row 0, and it'll take X, which is column 0, and it'll let me put in a value. Remember what happens? This inner loop will loop again. We'll move on to the next day, then the next day, then the next day, then the next day, and we keep getting a chance to enter in the value. I could do it like with a while loop. Watch. While room is more than 3, room equals int input. The room amounts we rent for a day cannot be more than 3. Try again. So this is going to keep repeating until we get it right. When we get it right, we want to move on to the next line outside the loop and then do room bookings I X equals room. Either way, that does the trick. So that first one is done. Now we want to work out how much money each room makes for the week. That's easy. I'm going to do it in a separate for loop again. And what we're going to do is we're going to add up all of these and multiply it by small. Add up all of these, multiply it by medium cost. Add up all of these and multiply it by large. So watch. I'm going to make a total variable, which we're going to make 0. Total equals total plus room bookings I X. So we're going to get the number 3, then whatever numbers here, whatever numbers here, whatever numbers here, whatever numbers here, and add it to total. Once we've gone through a whole row, the inner loop is done. So we can do our calculation. I'm going to call it total price equals total multiplied by room price I. Remember, I is responsible for going through here 1, 2, 3. But it's also responsible for keeping track here as well 1, 2, 3. So if we're looking at this one, I would be 0. I position 1. So it'll also be that for room price, which is the correct room price. And I'm going to print it. The price we made, or the total we made, for room type I is, and then we're going to do total price. So now, look what happens when we run it. Oh man, I have to do this all the time. 2, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 5. Okay, done. So let's see what it says. It says the total me for small is that, for medium is that, for large is that. Great, done. Because at the end of the X, that means we've done our room. But we need to move on to the next room. But before we move on to the next room, let's display everything. This will make us go on to the next room. Now we want to display the room name, which has made the most money for the week. Okay, so what I'm going to do is very similar to what we do with like max and min and everything like that. I'm going to make a variable called most or highest total equals, and let's make it 0. Highest room equals empty. And what we're going to do is another, well actually we can do it in this one. So this is responsible for adding up all of this. Once we've added up all of that, I'm going to do if the total price is greater than highest total. What is it that tells us to do? We just want to display the room. Great. Highest total equals total price. That becomes now the highest total. And yeah, so the total price becomes the highest total. So if we add up all of these and it's more than 0, which is our highest total, yep. So let's say our total is going to be 3 times 199, which is about 246, just under $600. That will become our highest total. So this will become like $600. 3 times 199. Which means the highest room becomes room type I. So now the room with the highest total is put into highest room. So it will be small based on what we've got there. So if I was to do this, Monday 3, 2, 1, 0, 3. That is room small done. Room medium and room large. Even by doing that, large makes the most amount of money, so that's a stupid idea. But I need to display this, so let's do a print at the end. Print the room with which is made the most money is highest room. Okay, I run this. Why have I done it outside of the loop? Why not inside the loop? Well, that is because it needs to be done once we've gone through all of these. We then can say which one's the highest. There's no point doing it at the end of each room we check. Room 2, room 3. So let's try this again. 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Oh my bad. 3, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. Small, we sold that. Medium, we did that. Large, we did that. So the room which we've made the most money is small. And that is easy done. I'm actually going to take this back and say that this is a B. Easy. This would be an A. You'll be on track on A star sort of thing.